you know, because you had the bag of chocolates and you kept leaving it at every single place we were at. You're like, oh shit, man, I gotta go back and get it.
When I'm drunk, man, that's what happens. Okay,
The gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, no, he was nice enough to bring me chocolate from Slovenia,
Yes.
and it was very good. And you brought me something else. You brought me some weird shit. And it's for a company you work for, so I don't want.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it yet because, frankly, I'm scared to try it because it's like some weird chemical reaction that goes on with it. If you take these tablets, I haven't tried one yet,
Yes.
but if you take these tablets, they make sour things sweet.
Yes. They block your receptors for sour and activate the receptors for sweet on your tongue. So
Does that work for any kind of oral sex? Like if I bring a girl home from the club and her shit down there is just nasty and bad, if I take one of these tablets, will it make it taste like sweet fruit?
Your pussy's so sweet.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is like mango.
You're really good at that.
Delicious,
I pulled down her pants like, wow, and I'm like, gotta take one of these tablets. Then I start going to town on that. What tastes like watermelon or something? As racist as that. Hey, it tastes like fried chicken.
Oh, sweetheart, I don't feel like
It tastes like Popeyes.
you women like Precious or something.
I come up from between the legs looking like the Colonel. I sure like this chicken. I guess the answer is no. It won't work like that. What's it called?
Just as long as it's not fish and red wine.
What's the name of it?
The tablets.
That's the name of the tablets. You think it's like a horror show? What's the name of it? The tablets.
Colonel's tablets.
Make any vagina taste like fried chicken.
And that would sell for millions. I gotta get in touch with my quote unquote boss.
Yeah, let me be a tester for you.
Have you ever considered making tablets?
I'll get you fired in 30 minutes. I'll come in dressed like Colonel Sanders. It made pussy taste like fried chicken. Get him out, and you go with him. What the watermelon tablets at?
It would be only a matter of time until I would get sued by a KFC or something. Hey, you stole my idea.
I love that chicken and Popeyes.
No, it's called. Now I can't stop laughing. It's called Miracle Fruities.
I think that was Nick's dad. That was Nick's dad's name for him when he was my miracle fruity.
Did your mom call you Tutti Frutti?
Hey, yes, she did. Goddammit, Tutti Frutti. Oh, Corey. Nick, man, I'm sorry, Nick. That's like I can't help but piss Nick off one good time every time I hang around with him. Nick is mad as hell at me right now. Look at him.
I'm just too tired to go. Because it's like, what time? It's nearly 6 in the morning.
Is it nearly 6 in the morning now?
Yeah, we've been at this for an hour.
Oh, Jesus, have we? Let me look and see. I don't know.
We haven't even done the bell cry yet.
Well, I don't even know what this podcast is. It's just an update. I don't know what it is.
Like, loaded bar, let's have it.
Let's do this. Let's fried chicken, Tutti Fruities.
Got it.
Yeah, it's just we were just giving people an update on what was happening.
Oh.
I have to tell you something about Croatia, though, man. Oh, because the rest of the night, what we did was we just did, it wasn't a huge night. We went and had some drinks at 2 different bars. Oh, and that was the night that we went to. Oh man, we got to tell people about that second bar we went to. Oh, that's what I'm forgetting. We got to tell people about that next night that we went to. Not the next night, but that night we went to the second bar. We're looking for this bar because we were at one bar. And they kicked us out. It was a bar that's stuck in the 90s.
That was the third bar you're
No, the first bar I'm thinking about was the 90s bar the one where Nick took us.
No, that was the second bar. The first bar we just went have a couple of beers.
Where?
Near Jeličić Square, and the second one was Dobrić.
Oh, that's right. Okay, you're talking about the first bar where I almost gave the guy like fucking $1,000 for one beer because I wasn't used to the money when I got back.
And he was like, and then you said, oh, sorry, my mistake. He was like, please.
Yeah. But yeah, we went to that bar, and then went to a second bar where it's not like like their theme or anything. It's just a bunch of people who are stuck in the 90s. That's where they like to go.
And to rock.
And to rock out. Yeah. It's a thing about Axl Rose in Croatia. And then we went to we were going to this bar called Alcatraz, because when they were kicking us out, they were saying, well, look, if you guys still want to drink, go to Alcatraz. But Alcatraz would not let us in, because Alcatraz had too many people in there, and they said, you got to go.
It was very crowded.
Yeah, it was crowded. Yeah, no, it was crowded. I'm not saying that they were trying to kick us out. They just said, we can't fit you in here.
Yeah.
So we said, we'll find someplace else. So we're walking, and I was like, well, what's this? And we open the door, and the first thing we hear is, it's raining man. That's the song that they're playing. Hallelujah. And so we're thinking, like, okay, is this a gay bar? And Nick is like, well, I love gay bars. Let's come in. No, Nick is like saying, no, I know.
I was like, how come every time I'm with you, we always end up somewhere that's gay? Like in Austin, Texas, we end up at a gay bar. Like here, it's like, okay, you're leading the way.
And you haven't caught the hint yet? No, I'm just no. We went to that bar and we was just like, I know, Nick. I don't know what's going on. Why we accidentally end up in a gay bar every time we're hanging out? I don't know. But they were playing like was Raining Man in there.
Yeah, well, not only that, it was the sheer atmosphere of the bar. I mean, when we came in, we just looked at each other like, is this what I think it is? And we're like,
well, because every guy in there. Now, I don't know what's going on in Croatia. I'm not that familiar with the culture, but every guy was listening to "It's Raining Man,"
yes.
and they had their cigarette in their hand with the wrist out,
yes.
and they were dancing in the chair next to another guy. Yes, and I was just like, yeah, we looked at each other like, yes, this is a gay bar, and Nick was just kind of like, well, so what, you know?
I don't know if you've noticed, but there were actually like the bar itself was very much female friendly orientated. Well, only wine glasses and cocktail ingredients, no beer whatsoever, unless the Heineken in the fridge. So that was
but they had that
for me as well.
Cola Cinco, whatever.
No, I mean, like the way I thought of it is like, you know what? If it is a gay bar, who gives a shit? Like these guys are still partying, and it's like 3 or 4 in the morning. Fuck it, like, you know. And
yeah.
And then you started asking, is this a gay bar? And the waiter was like offended, go, no.
It's like not getting. And then what comes on after that?
Play good music.
Well, after we asked him, is this a gay bar? He's like, no, it's not a gay bar. What happens after that? They start playing YMCA.
Yeah.
Right after he leaves.
Oh, Corey, that reminds me. We need to show you the image of blasphemy.
What is it?
The YMCA.
Oh, I'll put it on the podcast.
Okay.
But and then it got crazier as it went along, because so we're sitting there, and on our the bar is 2 stories. So on our way upstairs, we passed by this chick.
Oh man.
And I couldn't tell if it was a guy or chick. There's somebody with a lot of hair.
From the Ring.
Yeah, she had hair just draped down in front of her face.
And she had a very small cigarette because it was already over.
It was like a cigarette sticking out of a dirty mop.
Yeah.
And so we went upstairs, and I remember Nick was saying, like, man, that looked like the chick from The Ring if she was like taller and Croatian. So she walks downstairs, and we get up, and we're sitting there. We're sitting upstairs, and she comes back up. I'm trying to look at her at first. I'm like, I don't know if this is just some really sloppy drunk chick who looks okay. She probably just looks worse than what she really is, because she's just being a little bit of a slob right now. But she looked over at us, and she walked in, and that hair parted, and it looked like a goddamn mule. It looked like a creature.
Yeah.
It looked like a beast. To me, and I'm not lying, she looked like the creature from the Black Lagoon. She had those big crazy lips, and she had some jagged ass teeth, and she had a crazy looking nose, and she sits down and
then you asked it to speak, which was the worst thing.
Well, she was already speaking, because she came
was grunting, and you're like, what's your name? What's your name? And she's like, and she sounded like a bad film's interpretation of a drunk. She's like, yeah. You know,
no, that's what she said before. She came in the room, and she looked over at Al, and she was just like, and I thought she was speaking another thing. No, I thought she was speaking his language. I say,
more like the Tasmanian devil.
And I asked him, I said, what did she just say? And you're like, I don't know.
Speaking human languages.
And then she kept doing that, and she looked over at us, and I just said, you know what, fuck it. I said, sweetheart, what's your name? You know, if you're going to sit here and look crazy. And she looked over at us, and then she did that other thing. And then she finally and then after she did that, she looked at all of us, and she said, ha. I was like,
Yeah.
somebody get this chick the fuck out of here. And she did, and she got up and left. And this was the craziest thing that happened. She disappeared to the bathroom. Now what we missed is the bartenders rushing upstairs to grab this chick and bring her out because he came in and told, she was crazy. And the reason why she was crazy because we said the bartender finally came in and he was talking, but he was speaking his cross between Croatian and English. Yeah, and he sat down and told us. He said, basically, it translated to this: everybody who comes to this bar is like family if we really like them. And so they say this is how crazy this chick was and how crazy she looked. They said, yeah, she went to the bathroom and a normal person went in there to have sex with her. What? Now you
didn't hear this?
You didn't hear this?
Oh, I thought she was just with a guy, but not that he wanted to have sex with it.
They said that a normal guy.
And I said it.
Yeah, exactly. And apparently they thought the same way. Apparently she was some kind of monster in Croatia, and because they said a human being went in there they had to have sex with her, and they had to. Now normally in a bar, if people go into the bathroom to have sex and they don't allow that, they kick both people out. But they said they want to save this guy from because they liked him because he was a regular at the bar, and they wanted to save him from having sex with this monster that went in there. So what they did was they kicked her out and let the guy stay. And then when the guy told the story, he's like, "Yes, everybody here like family. Everybody here." And then he went and hugged me. This is like
the bartenders were awesome.
Oh, the bartenders were fucking great at this place, man.
And I was having a whole speech with you about the tipping thing. I know it's getting kind of boring, but I was just saying, if Americans and Brits tipped like if they poured as much whiskey in this glass as these guys do, then I would tip. Like I asked for a Coke and whiskey, and it was like over half full, and you were both going fucking.
Oh, when he brought you, that is a drink in America. That is not like, the minimum amount of whiskey for a Jack and Coke. That was a whole like drink. Like you got a whiskey on the rocks, and you like more than the actual whiskey on the rocks. You got a double.
It's actually like some bars have those shooter glasses.
Uh-huh.
They always pour the drink first into them, and then they pour it over the ice in a taller glass. But some bars, probably this one, they just start pouring, and when they think it's enough, they stop. So they don't have an exact measurement for how much they must pour inside the glass. So they can pour a little more, a little less.
And with these guys, it depends on how much they like you.
And apparently we were likable guys. They liked us. We were cool people, and you tipped them, and they were really cool.
We came in once we got from the upper floor back to the lower one. People just started buying us drinks and everything. There was this chick that was dancing.
Oh, the chick that worked at the bar. Yeah, she bought us drinks, and the bartenders even recognizes the second night that we came through.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we went back last night.
The same bartender wouldn't allow me to sober up later.
No, they don't allow you to sober up in there.
I was like, okay, I've had my limits. Can I have a water, please? And he was like, no.
They don't. Well, that's the thing. They don't allow you to. You can't. Like you asked for water, and he said, no, drink this instead, and gave you another whiskey.
Yeah,
and they
free.
Yeah,
for
free. And they told you, they said, as long as you're in here, you can stay. Because what it was is one of those bars where they closed the bar. And
officially around about 2, I think.
But the people who were in there that they were cool with, they let stay. So we were there way after closing time, and they said, no, you guys are welcome to stay as long as you like, as long as you keep drinking. So I was like, well, I guess we're going to continue to drink.
Which wasn't a problem.
Yeah, no. It was nice, man.
I just want to give, I don't want to give people a wrong impression here that we were like drinking shooters one after another and just getting fucking wasted. No, we were drinking slow drinks. So, but we were drinking all night, but I had like a couple of beers and a couple of juice vodkas. And then I wasn't wasted or anything. I mean, I was tipsy, but not.
I was.
Really wankered.
No, I was. I woke up.
I wouldn't go behind a wheel and drive a.
Well, you had to drive.
Well, yeah,
I
the
did
next
not.
day.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, you went back the next day. See, that's a funny thing, man. You came in on that Thursday that I got in, and then you had to spend New Year's Eve with your family and friends. But then you came back.
I wanted to.
Oh, well, you wanted to. Okay. Well, no, you weren't here for New Year's Eve.
No, I wasn't.
But you came back.
Yes.
Yeah. So
today.
Yeah. That's we're recording this. So. Yeah, in fact, this is right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was and we hung out there that night and got just totally wasted, and And then we went out on New Year's Eve, and surely we got wasted on that night. That's the night I bought the Jack for everybody, and everybody was cool. Went to a crowded club, danced with drunk girls all night who promptly told us to go away right afterwards.
Promptly.
Yeah, promptly, yes. They were just kind of like, we had it because it was like 6 guys, and look, that's 6 guys to girls. That's a fucking to them. I'm not saying that we're like this, but to girls, a pack of 6 guys look like a gang rape, ready to happen. So, girls, but plus on that kind of night, not in the, look, I wasn't hitting on anybody. I didn't come here to hit on people, but I'm just saying, it was just a funny night because at a club, I've noticed that especially on special nights like this is like the nights that girls are there in packs. They're very protective of each other, or they're just ready. Like, I'm just here with my friends. I ain't talking to guys at all, unless I'm here with you already. And so I just fuck with people a little bit and just kept on going. So
it's like if you're trying to pick up girls, it's at least in Slovenia, or by my experience, if not counting the time I almost got stabbed, but it's like if you hit on a girl, or if you just try to chat her up, you say chat her up, yeah? If you want to talk to her or something, there's like about a 90% chance that either all of her girlfriends are going to come jumping around and screaming, "What are you doing? Get out of here, man."
Oh, that's everywhere, not just Slovenia.
or her quote-unquote cousins will come and start giving you trouble, like, "Hey, leave my friend alone."
Wow. That's a funny-ass story, too. Well, I guess it's not funny with you, but you told me something tonight where you said you were, and I don't know what goes on in Slovenia, but you were telling me like you were... We're crazy. Apparently so. Well, yeah, you crazy. Look at you, coming back and forth to Croatia to hang out. But you were hanging out with some girl, and you two seem like you were probably getting close.
Well, not necessarily. We were just dancing, and, dancing, I mean, not the kind of ballroom or Latin American dancing or whatever.
You were dancing, though.
We were grinding, yes. Thank you, Nick. We were grinding.
I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind, but apparently this guy did.
Yeah, there's this guy who was notorious for being in trouble all the time. He was in jail a couple of times, and a friend of mine told me that, "Dude, you're lucky. This guy's insane." Like, he was kicked out of school or something. I don't know. That last part you don't take me word for this. What the fuck? Don't take my word for it. I'm forgetting English now. Okay, now, so this guy comes to me, and I was dancing with this girl who was actually my friend. I've known her for many years, and we were just dancing, nothing more. And this guy comes in and he grabs me and he pulls me away and he says, "Look, listen to me. There are only 2 ways that you can get out of this club now. Either you leave right now by yourself, or you're going home in a body bag." And he pulls a knife on me, like, shows me the knife that he had in his pocket or something. And I was like, I was scared, of course, and I said, "Look, man, I'm gonna stop dancing with her. If you want to be with her or something, if you want to hit on her, look, be my guest. Just don't hurt me. But I'm not leaving because I came here with my friends."
But the other thing, okay, so he tells you,
yes,
he says to you, you can either leave here by yourself,
yes, right now, just
right
go.
now, or you can leave in a body bag. And he pulls out a knife, but then he says, "So listen, I met that girl first."
Yes.
And I want to rape her.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
I mean, that's not funny, but it's just kind of like the way he's just telling you, like, listen, I had eyes on her to rape her first, so if you don't mind.
Actually, he was very polite. "Excuse me, young man, but this fine lady is going to get raped by me tonight." So
yeah, I know. It's like he's apologizing.
So to step. Oh, of course.
I apologize. I mean to inconvenience you, but if you don't mind, I had my plans on raping this girl first. So
yes.
Yes. If you don't.
Oh, I do say.
Could you please step aside?
With a complimentary drink.
Hey, get him a beer.
Yes, this guy a beer.
Yeah, get him a Jack and Coke.
A beer for honesty, man. Come on.
Excuse me for a moment. Yeah. Come here, girl. Help! You're like, "No, I'm not leaving in a body bag tonight. You're on your own."
Yay, free beer. No, he said, like, "No, I'm going to take her upstairs and I'm going to fucking rape her." And I was like, "Well, please don't do that. I mean, she's my friend. I would be very upset."
Rape me instead.
Yeah. My anus is yours.
As long as you leave her alone. She's a nice girl. But, well, I'm glad you came out unraped and unstabbed. So
yes.
I guess, so my question is, did he rape the girl?
No, he did not.
Okay.
He just, I don't know, I guess he just left.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was about to say.
He just up and left.
He found someone else?
Yeah, dude,
God, I hope not.
who ended up raping? Some old woman he picked up outside. What are you doing? Come here. Well, all I can say is you people really know how to party in Slovenia, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
It's like
We watch too many movies.
stabbing people, talking about I'm gonna rape people.
You're an
Gee.
extra in Hostel, yeah, but
I know. Yeah. Should I was serious about going to Slovenia. I like
Yeah.
to see it. I mean, if I realistically, I guess the problem is I would have to find a place to stay that night. Which is, do you have any hotels nearby?
Well,
or
we have
anything?
many hostels in Ljubljana that you could check, or I guess hotels, but they're not. I mean, they're not very cheap.
Really?
To say, well, because either a hotel is very fancy or it's just not
Shitty.
good enough. Yeah,
Okay.
it's better for you to go to a youth hostel or something. Just rent a bed for one night. The same thing I did actually before I came to Zagreb. I just Googled hostels in Zagreb, and the first one I found was Hobo Bear.
Damn, Hobo Bear.
Yeah, the
Is
Hobo
that-
Bear hostel.
Is that any more degrading?
I don't
Hobo
know, but,
Bear.
but their logo is a fluffy bear with a baseball cap. So
Hobo Bear sounds like that place where you buy bears and you stuff them yourselves, to make them.
like,
Have you heard of
Make
this
a
place?
Bear?
Make a Bear, yeah.
Yeah.
Except every bear you make is homeless. Every bear you make has like a fucking heroin needle stuck in his arm,
oh,
or a stick with a bandana at the end or
Yeah,
something.
You can just call it Voodoo Bear.
A sign that says, God
Feed me.
bless. Yeah. Help me, God bless.
Suck your dick for a
Yeah, I'll suck your dick for crack.
does hobo mean anything in Croatian?
No, because it's a Hobo Bear hostel. Everything is in English.
Yeah, but the bear is a hobo. He's like a tramp.
That's what,
I just can't
The
get-
bear is a bum.
That is a terrible,
fucking bum.
terrible icon for your fucking hostel.
No,
Like
but-
if you had made Sugar Puffs a crack addict on the front thing,
Yeah,
that's their sister firm. So
Hobo Bear. It does sound like the logo would be a sign with a bear with like "Help me, God damn it."
Sounds like a depressing character from a Yogi Bear cartoon or something.
Hobo Bear.
Bear.
It sounds like you remember the Care Bears, like they had Lovey Bear and Sugar Bear. I don't know, and then you got fucking Hobo Bear.
It's Care Bears and make fun of, I guess.
I guess that's the Care Bear they didn't like. Can I come in? No, get the fuck out of here.
Do you know what? We just don't care.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we care except when it comes to you,
Yes.
Hobo Bear. Fuck off.
Fuck you, man. Get out of here.
Fuck you, Bear.
Yeah. No, but
Fuck off, Bear. That's what they should call that place.
Yes.
Fuck off, Bear. But anyway, man.
no, but actually, the hostel is very nice. When it has many.
The one here in Croatia.
Yeah, the Hobo
Bear.
hostel. It's not.
Do they give you a hobo bear to sleep with at night?
Yes. No, but
You're my only friend, hobo bear. I'm fucking you tonight.
Hobo Bear have like one of those sticks with the little.
That's what I was talking about. The little bandana at the end, the stick with the bandana at the end.
no, because that will get in the way while you sleep.
Oh, so you're raping bears. I can see you going up to somebody with their own hobo bear that night.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, listen, you can either leave without the bear by yourself, or you can leave in a body bag. I plan on raping that fucking bear, okay? Now, if you'll excuse me. I didn't get a hobo bear when I came in, all right?
So Corey, after your time in Croatia, what do you think about nightlife here?
I know what you're leading at,
Yes, I know too.
too. There's some places where the music is cool, but as you said, this is straight up Europe where people have... Okay, Jersey Shore
Oh God.
is just Jersey for America. Apparently, it's most of Croatia.
Because I pointed out, especially to you, Elias, that I was like, hey mate, have a look around at all the guys in this club and tell me if you find anything similar. And he looks around and he looks back and he's like, No way.
And it was everybody had on the same sweater and had the same like
fucking
haircut. It was like, and it was a mixture of like the faux hawk or just that close crew cut, and it was just like, and you know, everybody had like
spiky hair,
the spiky hair, yeah,
and this sweater, like V-neck sweater. Every single guy there, and all the girls had the same fucking haircut, like whether it be blonde or brunette.
At least girls here are hot, and men are, and the guys are
tall.
And tall,
I
yeah.
don't know if you like, I don't know if you like tall girls, but like these girls are like fucking 6'7" or something.
Oh,
I feel comfortable with girls being.
Yeah, if you wonder where the Amazons went, they came to Zagreb. So no, and the guys are cool. Don't get me wrong, guys are friendly here. Women are hot.
Women were actually, there was something I noticed, that every single girl except for one man bear pig was actually very, very.
Except one.
One man bear pig.
Did you say man bear pig?
Yes.
That's what I thought I heard. Man bear pig.
Wait.
What the hell?
What references? I know that's from South Park, but like I know that's reference to South Park, but who are you talking? Who is man bear pig?
Oh yeah.
What
That's a joke that we have. It's,
in Slovenia?
with my friends. If a girl is ugly, we call her a man bear pig.
Okay, so you saw one of those.
Yes.
Which one? Did I see her?
Dude, you probably couldn't miss her. It was like,
okay,
she
I didn't
filled
see
the
her.
room.
Okay,
so
all
to
right.
speak.
Damn, that's rough. That's rough when you're the only man bear pig in the room.
Yeah, but the rest of the girls
She was the
were
hobo bear.
freaking hot, man.
Yeah, no,
But
girls here are hot.
that girl, what was her name?
I don't know, Blonde Bird 3. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, okay.
Ivana, that's.
Oh yeah, right, Ivana.
Don't even ask me the names. I couldn't remember those drunk chicks.
She was acting like a snob or something. I don't know. I mean, you want to tell your part of the story first, and then I'll go to mine.
Well, these girls were drunk too when they came. They're 19 years old and they're drunk.
No, because it was funny because the way they were friends of the guys that we were hanging out with.
Yeah.
Croatian Spill members.
And they were cool with me, you know. I didn't try to talk to them, but they were nice for a little while, you know. But I knew they were drunk, so I didn't talk to them that much.
I mean, like I think Aliash and myself were like laughing our heads off because we're both the same age. We're both 23, and we're looking at these girls that are 18, 19, and like. Mate, I feel like I'm back in high school because the ways like they were like, oh, this is my favorite song, you know.
Oh, and every now and then they and they get that squeal every now and then. Yeah.
And they're doing that bullshit Facebook picture where they all squeeze their faces together.
Oh Jesus!
And their right arm, and they take a picture.
And their lips,
of
they like a.
Oh, and they do the duck bill lips.
The duck bill lips. It's just like.
Oh Jesus!
It's like. Yeah, all those times like, oh, I wish I was back in high school. No, you don't. You know?
No.
So,
I couldn't take it anymore, man. I was just like, I said, I'm not even talking to these girls. They came over one time. They said, do you love us? And I was just like,
love you.
Yeah. I was just like, I can't deal with this. Like, yes, I love you all. Yeah, it's just great.
my ears are ringing. Right.
But you said she was kind of a snob to you, huh?
No, because I think I was trying to look for some of the guys because I went to go get a drink, and then I just asked her, hey, do you know where everybody is? And she fucking blanked me. And I'm like, oi.
Well, she turned her back to you or something?
Yeah, she turned her back to me. I was like, oi, I'm not trying to fuck you. I'm trying to fight with the other guys. And she got pissed off with that. And then I didn't know whether it's because the language barrier was between us, but I just kind of pointed her out to her friend, who they say that they're best friends. This girl could be more fucking transparent if she wore it on her forehead that she wanted to fuck this guy. So
yeah, it was so painfully obvious. She was all over this dude, but
Was the dude that was with us?
the
Tin?
no, not Tin. Forget his name. A pretty boy. Whatever. You know.
yeah, didn't he dub himself that?
No, I dubbed him that.
Oh yeah, well, she was all over him anyway. All the girls were anyway, but it's like. Yeah, with Nick and I were talking, and we were like, dude, I mean, come on, it's so painfully obvious. That
we've been here for like 5 minutes, and and he's like, nah, man, we're just good friends. We like each other. I was like, oh, man, you know.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, and then we asked one of his friends actually, and he was like, no, they're just friends, you know each other. So I was like, bullshit.
I guess I missed this whole conversation.
Yeah, well, maybe it was the time. No, that was
when I went to the money machine.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which was another crazy thing in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I went to go get. Okay, how many black people are in Croatia?
Zilch.
Okay, yeah. So I leave to go. You and I leave to go get money out, and And I tell him because I went by one ATM where my card didn't work, but yours did. Yeah. And I tell you to go back. I'm going to find another money machine because I know what the problem is. So you go back. I find some money. I'll go back by myself. And now we both talked to the door guy when we left.
Yes.
I come back in and I tell this guy, it's like, I was already in here. He's like, no. I was like, really? I said, no, seriously, I was in here. He's like, no, you need ticket. And I was like, okay, well, how do I say this without being obvious? It's like, let me try one thing without being too forward here. And I was like, I was with the guy that asked about the ATM machine, and he's like, oh, yeah, go in. I was like, the only black guy in the club, and you can't recognize me? You know, that's your thing?
Not only that, I mean, no one else would be speaking with him in English.
That's
Croatians, and then there's you guys. So, I mean, obviously, he should remember you. Jesus, if he remembered me, then why couldn't he remember you? It's crazy.
So he let you right in. I
just came in, and he even asked me, did you find the ATM machine? Was everything okay? I was like, yeah, thanks. I'm going in now. Okay, yeah, have fun.
So with me, he was just like, no, you must be that other black dude. So, yeah, he gave me kind of shit. I think he was just fucking with me, really, but whatever. So, you know what? This has been a good trip overall, though.
Although I've got to say one quickly, the clubs in this country are fucking hard to find.
They're hard to find, and you know what? Tonight, I love Croatia. I can't wait to come back and go to the coast. But, sorry for that. I don't know what that is over there. But if you go to the club where they are very proud of Croatian culture and music, the music here sucks.
I got to say, most of the clubs, all the clubs I go to usually have great music. They got like house music and stuff like that. But this one club we went to tonight, they started off playing some good music. I was like, okay, this is good. And David Guetta, and you got Eric Prydz, stuff like that. And then suddenly we got Daft Punk, and then suddenly you get this like former communist pop music, Slavic pop.
It sounds like bad music from the 80s.
Yeah, it fucking is. And they're like, they're singing along, and I think Aliash, Corey, and myself were just looking at just like, let's just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, well, I said, this is killing me. Yeah, when you said that, I was like, thank God. I didn't want to be rude. Because both of you came up and said, do you want to go? And I was like, man, I did not want to be mean, but yes.
It was not like, do you want to go? It's like, we want to go.
Yeah.
And you just had this look for a second. Oh, thank you.
I'm about to fucking cry between these drunk chicks and this music here, and this fucking guy stopped me at the door. Let's go somewhere else. And then after that, we found no place else to go because we didn't realize it was 3 a.m.
It's not that. It's because like Croats have got this weird thing of like they hide their bars and clubs. Like they have apparently like you go to some apartment building and it's like, hey, the club's this way, and it's down this dark alleyway where like there's some staircases. Like, are you sure that's this way? And then you just go around the corner and there's like a small door. You go in and that's the club.
Yeah.
And they don't have any signs or anything.
Yeah, no.
Graffiti everywhere on the.
You have to go down like it's almost like a lit alley or something to find the door to the club that you want to go to. There's no neon sign outside that says club or anything like that.
No, it's like going to the person's house. Actually, I mean it's in like a block of flats or something. I don't know. I mean, you actually need to go through a set of different doors and probably up some stairs before you even reach the door to the club, and then. Even then, it's full or closed. Or how many bars did we go? Oh, oh my God, Juro?
Yeah. No, we're trying to find that, and apparently everyone, including my mother, knows where that fucking.
You know what?
Is.
That's okay. You were here.
We were on top of it, and it was just a street, So unless it was in a cupboard or something,
it was one of those situations where you find everything but that one thing you're looking for. Yeah. We were looking for this one club called Judo. By the way, that is our mission tonight.
Yes,
we look for it. I'm looking this up right after we get off the fucking podcast, and
yes.
I'm gonna find it, and I want to know where it is now, because tonight it's on this street. It's called Judo. We look it up on the phone and everything. It says the address is number 2 on this street. Number 2. We found 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but number 2 was in the middle. It was in the middle of the street. It was non-existent.
It was like that fucking wall platform 9 3/4 from Harry Potter. You got to like run at the brick wall.
That's what we should have done.
Yeah, it's either underground or it's like a secret passage, or you got to flush yourself down a toilet or something to get to it.
I hope we get like free drinks from finding it, you know.
And we tell them, yeah, look, you know how hard it was to find this place? Yeah, man, it's like going
It's easy. You just run at this brick wall. It's, you know.
Yeah, no, trying to find this place is like trying to find Hogwarts, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, are you kidding me?
We even had those 3 Croatians with us who supposedly knew where it was.
Oh, yeah.
Did they say, yeah, it's in this direction past the park and everything, just like Nick's mom said. So.
And you know, and it was we passed so many clubs that were probably.
By the way, it's like Nick's mom said. I'm just pointing.
I know your mom.
Every Croat apparently knows where this club is, and when they're actually next to it, they're like, "Fuck, we actually don't know where it is." You know?
No, Nick's mom was there tonight, but we weren't there. Nick,
let's not mention it.
He's gonna go home tonight, and your mom's gonna be like coming in smelling like cigarettes and fucking alcohol. She's like, Nick, what'd you do tonight? We're trying to find fucking Zuro or whatever. Really? I was there.
What? It's just down there. No.
I smell like that club. But man, no, tonight we'll find it. Yeah, it's that was pretty crazy, and it was so wild because we passed so many clubs that were probably just as good. We even and it was too late by then because on our way back we tried to get in like about 3 places where they were like, nope. There was even one place where a girl recognized me. She's like. She's like, oh, it's Caddy. And she's like, let them in. The guy's like, hell no.
Yeah.
No, like, I said, one more, he's like, and he even winked at me like, no way, fuck off. Yeah. It was, man. He's just like, we're done, guys. All right, yeah. I wish you would come in this door. I'm kicking you.
You got any chicks behind you? You can come in.
And I pointed at Al, and he said, no.
Yeah.
I said, Al's pretty. He said, no. He was like, come here, step on that one step right there. I'm going to kick you in the fucking face. Yeah, so we backed off and left. So
it was so sad in a way because we passed all these bars in the way to Juros.
I'm just looking for one more drink, too.
One more drink, yeah, and we could have gone to any of these at that time, but then we just spent so much time looking for something that wasn't even there. That
Did you know why we were trying to find that one place? Because we wanted to find a club with good music, because we were so sick of that Croatian shit, and then after all, we're like, no, let's just find a place where there's alcohol.
Yeah, you know what? I don't even think we were looking for that club. I think we were just trying to walk as far away from the bad music that we heard in that last club. We didn't care. That's why we kept going.
Yeah.
So, but man, this has been a good time. And I hope that you guys have had a good time too.
Yeah, man, it was even better than I imagined, really. Although I have to admit that once you went on the famous 30-hour drive road trip, I actually had. I'm not gonna call them nightmares, but I did have dreams that you were not gonna make it, and I was very disappointed. And I'm never.
Fuck him.
Yeah, screw that guy. No, so when you called me, it was a very nice surprise. But I did think that there would be more people there, and you would be crowded all the time, and I wouldn't even speak 2 words with you. And then when I came, I was like, yeah, okay, so where are all the other studios? And it was like, well, no, it's just me and Nick. So I was like,
well, for the
really?
first night,
well,
the second night was more people, but
yeah,
you're in a lucky position because usually at these spill parties it's a lot of people, and like even I rarely get to speak to Corey at these things.
Yeah, we don't talk, so it's a lot of people that show up. So for here, it was good, and I even told you that night you came. I said, man, why you keep asking so many people? I was like, I don't want that many people on a night like this. I said, I just came. I'm jet lagged still. I don't feel like trying to talk to a lot of people, and I said it's nice for us 3 to be able to hang out.
Yeah, it was great.
And Nick was telling me like, well, there's probably gonna be more people tomorrow, and for being here and for it's Croatia, and to be having to walk around find clubs, for have 6 people show up and hang out all night.
Technically, it's 8 of us because all of us together.
That's true. Yeah. So it is a group of 8 people, and that's manageable. So but even then, it's just kind of like I had a great time with those guys. I don't want them to think that I did not. I mean, I had the best time with them. But let me put it this way: I've had the best of both nights. On New Year's Eve, I had a night where we had a lot of people, and that's what I wanted for that night. But to come in on the night where I was probably the most tired and didn't know what to expect, it was nice to just be able to hang with you, and Nick, and not have too much to do. So, and that was a lot of fun. Who the fuck is calling me? I'll take that call in a little bit. I'll take that call in a little while. Yeah. But so anyway, I know it's late. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. It's almost like It's almost, is it 7 yet?
25 past 6.
25 past 6.
I want to go to bed.
All right, guys. This has just been an update. I don't know where I'm gonna post this. I'll make a. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Fuck it. I'm just talking. But it's been a great time. So tonight we'll find Judos. Yeah. We'll find that place and we'll have a good time and we'll make the best of your last night here.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't know if we'll do another podcast tomorrow. Maybe we'll give an update if something crazy happens.
Maybe.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
But don't be surprised if you see me again.
I hope I do. I really do.
Yeah, no, like I say, I like to travel around the world and cause all kind of shit. So,
Yeah.
So anyway, people,
style.
another K. Coolman invasion.
Yes.
So people, we'll fill you in on what happens on the rest of this trip. And if you don't hear from the rest of us, or if you don't hear from us at all in Croatia, look forward to hearing from us in London, where you might hear from not only Nick and I, but from a lot of the Brits there.
Yeah, and if you're in England, you better get your ass down there because it's gonna be a large one.
Yeah, this one's gonna be fun. This one's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, people, I want to get these motherfuckers out of my room. So, so I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Yes, it's been a pleasure. Yes, yeah. So what was your intentions with my son? Yeah.
And like good night, everybody.
I always say laku noć in Croatia.
Oh yeah, lahko noć.
Yes, people.
Skupaj, lepo se imejte.
Yes, people. Lock your nuts. Yes, lock your nuts, people. Lock your nuts.
I like your nuts.